You are cruising with Kelly. It's been a minute, and keeping it real. My windows are not defrosting, but they're drying up from the dew. Yes, beautiful, beautiful, sunny, bright day. And if he got you up, if he gave you hearing in your ears, even if you're almost deaf, if he gave you vision in your eyes, even if you need to wear something to see, if he gave you a voice, even if you sound funny, you are blessed more than some others. Own it. Own the blessing. Give thanks no matter what, because you know what? I say it all the time and I won't stop saying it. Tomorrow's not promised. So give thanks for every little itty bitty thing or every gigantic thing that you are given. And pay it forward. Pay it forward just by being kind. Pay it forward by doing your best not to feed negativity back into the world. Man, we are already so full of negative stuff, right? We have so much negativity. It's yellow, y'all. We have so much negativity that surrounds us anywhere we go. You know, and it's hard. I'll be the first one to tell you, it's a hard pill to swallow. Somebody starts going off on me, and I used to drive a lot. 2020 has actually reduced my driving. Obviously, you know that. I used to do cruising with Kelly all the time. And I go itty-bitty short trips now. Yeah, it must be an itty-bitty morning. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm not out there on the road as often. But I can tell you there's been many times where people are in such a hurry. People are so aggressive. Or people just for no reason. You'd be driving down the highway and somebody come up next to you and all of a sudden they just flip you off. Yeah. Well, that's pretty talented when you're doing 70, 80 miles an hour. And yeah, when I'm on the highway, I drive fast. Everybody knows that. So I've been blessed. I've been blessed. I've been blessed. I'm still blessed. He got me up today. And if he has got you listening to me, you are blessed because you too have been given hearing, sight, movement, whatever it is. We're all suffering great losses. We are all suffering great losses, and we all got a pile of things. We all got those demons in our closet that we got to deal with. So, own today. Own the blessings that you have today. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all. Now, if I sound funny, it's still because I have this issue going on with this ear. I could probably surmise how I ended up with my allergies getting so bad that I ended up with a really bad ear infection, was on medication, I go to the specialist soon, very soon. But it's neither here or there. But does that bother me? Did it bother me last night when I was blessed and invited to praise and worship? Because I can't really hear like I used to. I mean, I really can't hear like I used to. I got to get in front of you. But it bothers me, right? Because that's just one more piece of me being taken away. Now, prayerfully, it's going to get fixed. It's going to get fixed this coming week, or it's going to get worse. I don't know what's going to happen. But you know what? He still gets me up, and I am going to learn to adapt. I am going to learn to keep moving forward, and I am going to learn to accept the fact that not everybody gets to grow older. Not everybody has been given the opportunity to get up and take and make opportunities and just be right where they are. Just be happy. Just be a light. Just be whatever you have to be. But whatever it is, do it with kindness, do it with love, and do it with self-respect, and do it with loyalty to yourself and to the one who made you. And most of all, give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks back to the one who allowed you to be. Give thanks to the days that you are given, for the lessons in all the things you get to journey through, for the messes that you get to learn from and later can laugh and tell a message about it. Not everybody gets that opportunity. Not everybody gets to understand who their worth really is from before they leave this earth. And you know what? We all get a date of birth and we all get a timestamp out. None of us know when tomorrow is going to end, right? When it's never going to be. None of us know when our timestamp is. A lot of us do things to encourage it to come sooner. And what do I mean by that? Come on now. Out there being reckless and partying and putting crap in your bodies and just being out there and doing stupid, crazy things without any obedience to yourself, without any obedience for anything around you. Putting yourself in situations, putting yourself in places that you should never be, and then you wonder when things go wrong and you're crying out or calling out for somebody to help. Come on now. Get up, get motivated. Own who you are meant to be. Own it. No matter if you take 10 steps forward or 100 steps back, just keep getting up and fighting forward and give thanks to the God that holds the universe, who's given you air in your lungs and movement in your body so that you can keep getting up and finding opportunities to grow forward and be a light while you're growing forward. Not just that light out there in the lighthouse all alone on an island to keep ships from crashing in, but a light, no matter if it's a glimmer or if it's anything else. You just got to keep on shining forward. And it's hard. Oh man, is it hard. Harder than ever. I can tell you 2020 has been a pile of stuff in my world. I have not gone anywhere. Usually I take a nice vacation. I've been blessed over, the past several years, and I've been blessed to where I would normally take a really nice week-long vacation. And sometimes it costs me, right? I haven't went nowhere. And I spent more this year than I have any time I've went away. I have had to fix things on the dwelling that I've been blessed to call my home. I'm fixing it again. I should have known what the beginning of the year was going to be when December ran out and my appliances just started falling apart, right? And then come January, February, my car started acting funny. By February, my transmission was gone. Another big chunk of change. And then as I go on, I'm fixing things around the house thinking it's just wear and tear. Come to find out that I have to have all this wood replacement and have to have my house treated for termites. Another big chunk. This week I'm replacing the AC. Will I ever retire? Oh, very doubtful. Very doubtful of the way it's going. But, and I'm not boasting or anything else. Bottom line is that I'm still blessed. I'm still blessed that I have been given the ability, especially in my youth, being so stupid and crazy, that I've been able to hold a career, that I've been able to save a little bit of money, that I've actually taken back out and said, hey, let me put it back in. I can't take it with me, and obviously I'm going to be working a long time. And I know all you financial majors out there are like cringing when I say that. It is what it is. We all got different beliefs, and yeah, you want to, it is what it is. I'm not going to defend or anything else. I'm taking care of my own, and I'm trying to be responsible and be a good steward for what I get myself into. And I say that everybody should do that. And one thing I have learned, and I'm getting better at, but I am far from perfect, is if you can't pay for it out of your own pocket, don't have it. Don't run yourself into debt that you become a slave to the debt and the debtors. I mean, come on. It's nice that we can want things. It's nice that we can get things. But if there is anything that I've learned over these years that send me over the edge, and that's money. I came from nothing. And I worked my way up through the ranks. I put myself through school. I mean, for crying out loud, I can't tell you all the stuff that I invested in and gave away and whatever. But the bottom line is, we all have our nemesis. I can't take it with me. And yeah, I'll be the first to say that I don't have a savings because I give it away or I spent it. But I am thankful. I am thankful for the little bit of savings that I did have, that I can fix the dwelling that I'm in. That I am not out on the streets yet. I'm not eating dog chow yet. It doesn't mean that I haven't been there, y'all. And like I said, I'm not trying to boast about anything I have. I'm still employed, and I am blessed for that. But the bottom line is I've been there. I know what it's like to be unemployed. I know what it's like to raise up kids and not have a job and not know when the next meal is going to come from. I know what it's like to live in New York State in the middle of winter with no heat and hot water. I know what it's like to not be able to know where your meals are coming from. I know what it's like to have things and they just sit there and you don't even use them. So why are we collectors of things? Because we want to have something? Why do we want to have it and then we lose our interest? Right? All I'm saying is, do you know where your blessings are coming from? Seriously, do you know where your blessings are coming from? And have you given thanks lately? Did you get up this morning in a bad mood? Did you get up this morning knowing that things aren't how you wanted them to be? And do you feel mean and miserable and you just you're feeling that funk? Let it go. Let it go. It's not going to be easy for anybody. Just because I was able to tap in and I'm going to be able to manage some of the things that I have, I still got a long road ahead of me. There are going to be letdowns from people, from places, from things, and even from my own self. I do a lot of stupid stuff every single day I'm allowed up. Trust me. But one thing I know for sure is I'm not getting up and I'm not taking that deep breath and I'm not running this mouth that I've been given a voice with on my own. Every single thing I have, every single thing that I pass through, the hands of God are on. So tell me this. Do you know Jesus Christ? Do you truly know who God is, and have you met Jesus Christ? Because the only way to get to God is through Jesus Christ. Question to ponder. It doesn't take a building. I'm on my way over to worship on the lawn this morning. It doesn't take a building, and it doesn't take a lot of people teaching you anything. It takes a relationship that you yourself have to create. You yourself have to be in relationship with Jesus Christ every single day that you get up. And then purpose through Him to know who Christ is. I'll tell you, once you start doing it, once you give yourself over, once you start building that relationship, before you know it, it just comes natural. And it doesn't make you any better or any less. It does not make you any better or any less. And one quote that I didn't write but stands true: never look down on anybody unless you're looking down to help them up. Period. You are no better or no worse than anybody else. What you do, right or wrong, is no better or worse than anybody else. So if you think you are, if you think you're all that in a bag of chips, you're outdated. You better find yourself and you better get yourself in check. With that, I am gonna go say hi to some friends, go do some worship on the lawn, enjoy this beautiful, beautiful day, this beautiful, beautiful sky, and know that I am blessed. And I pray that you and everyone else that you come in contact with will find that as well. Thanks for listening to my not so perfect English, my funny sounding voice, and I can't really hear myself, but that's all right. So if I'm yelling, I apologize. But hey, it's Sunday. It is October 25th. I had to think for a minute. And He got you up. He gave you air in your lungs. He gave you reason to get up and find new opportunities, to pay it forward with kindness. So just smile if you can't do anything else. Much love, much peace, and have a great week.